What is going on, Brick fans? Today I've got another Pokemon Mega Construx review video for you all, and we're going to be taking a look at the Countryside Windmill set. But before we get into the review, if you like Pokemon Mega Construx content, consider subscribing. Of course, if you like this video, hit that like button, it helps the channel a lot. And let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments down below. So without further delay, let's get right into the review. And here it is, guys, the Countryside Windmill set from Mega Construx. Of course, there's not really a whole lot to talk about with this set, but one of the key features of this set is that this is one of the motion sets, so it does have a turning mechanism. That is seen right here with this red wheel, and you spin it around and Pidgey can sit on top of this perch right here and he'll fly around the windmill. You can place Pikachu on this slab right here and he'll move back and forth, and then you can place Wooloo on this ramp and he'll move up and down. Now, to be honest, with a motion windmill set, I did expect to have windmill blades that could move with the actual gear function. However, as we can all see, that did not happen. To me, this is a huge missed opportunity. So that is actually going to be a detriment to this set. I think that's a huge missed opportunity. But this set can also connect to the diorama sets from last year. We've got connections both on the right and on the left side, which is pretty cool. Of course, with this set comes Pikachu, Pidgey, and Wooloo. Now, in doing research for this video, I did find that this is not a new Pikachu face. So this is the same Pikachu that we've been able to get previously. Of course, Wooloo is the same as he came out in 2021, which is honestly fine because this build is great. If you missed out on that Wooloo, then this is a great way to get your hands on one. It really is just an amazing build. I absolutely love the plastic covering for the wool, and I think Mega Construx has done a great job representing the character with this build. And of course, that brings us to Pidgey. And here is a side-by-side comparison from the previous Pidgey that came out in 2018. As we can see, this new Pidgey is leaps and bounds better. We've got a much more concise face. Of course, this beak is horrendous. The new beak is much better. I think the only pieces that stayed the same were the wings, although this is colored differently, and the feet, but these feet were perfectly fine. The tail also has a huge change, and of course the newer tail is much better. Just everything about this newer Pidgey is way better than the old one. This Pidgey was the reason why I was actually excited about getting this set. I always felt like the original Pidgey build was pretty garbage, so I'm really glad that Mega gave this character some justice. But with all that said, I'd also like to point out two construction flaws with this set. The first one is it's actually pretty difficult to get Wooloo onto his base that he's supposed to be going up and down on. As we can see, this is kind of flimsily constructed with the lifting mechanism underneath. I'd have to actually take it all apart to even put it back on. So getting him on isn't too much of an issue, but then if you want to get him off, then the whole thing comes out. So that's not great at all. And then the second issue is a far more critical issue, and that is with the construction of the actual plate. As you can see, it just broke apart right here. Literally two studs are connecting these two pieces together and nothing else. And I don't know about your guys's, but my connection is pretty flimsy. It doesn't take much at all to make it come apart. Even just setting it down, you see how flimsy it is. And no matter how hard I push down, it's still not going to be good. You can see it leaning right now. If I just hold it here, it'll probably come down on its own. It might take a little while, but look how bad that is. That's really bad. They really needed to have more connections to connect these two pieces. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And look at that. Look at that. So the construction of this set isn't that great. I was honestly quite disappointed when I was picking the set up just to put it on this table and the whole right side came off. That's just a flat out construction error, and that's not acceptable. But overall, I am excited to add this set to the diorama. We'll just have to be extra careful when moving it around. Otherwise, it will fall into pieces. But with all that said, for me at least, and the way I spend money, I would have gotten this set either way, just exclusively for that Pidgey. Of course, I would have rather them come out with this Pidgey in a Pokeball series so that I wouldn't have to spend extra money on this set. But that's just kind of the way that I think. But I think this set is totally worth it if you do not have Wooloo. I think the Wooloo Pidgey combo definitely makes this set something that I would recommend to people who don't have Wooloo. So with all that said, guys, let me know what you all think down in the comments, of course. And if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like button. And of course, if you want to see more Pokemon Mega Construx content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope you're all having a great week. I'm looking forward to hunting down the remainder of these Pokemon sets. So I will see you all in the next video. And until then, take care.